Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first vocabulary class of the year 2023. Happy New Year, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about phrases, sentences that you can use to talk about your goals, your objectives in English. Okay? Please let me know if you can hear me well. Let me know if the audio is okay here on YouTube. Okay? And tell me where you are from in the comments, please. Okay. I will wait 1 minute, 2 minutes so people can come here. If you are not in the Telegram group yet, please join the group. I'm going to put the link here in the comment on YouTube. So then you can know how you can be part of this community of students who want to improve their English day by day. Okay. In the Telegram group, I send all the links to the YouTube classes, and I also send the PDF of the classes. Okay, so I'm gonna put here the link is in the comments, so you can register and be part of the Telegram group. Okay. Something really important, and this is a message that I would like to give to you. Uh, at the beginning of this year, right? Um, it's really important for you not only to watch the classes here, but also to try to practice. Okay. Theory is nothing without practice. You need to have both. You need to study, learn the theory, watch the classes, and also try to practice every day a little bit. Okay. And this is my mission for this year. I want to help you to speak English every day. Okay. Very nice. So let's get started. Why did I decide to have this topic today? I think every year at the beginning of the year, many people they have new resolutions, right? They make promises, okay? In the past, I used to make a lot of promises. Nowadays, I don't have a lot of goals or I don't make a lot of promises, right? But I try to have some goals. And today, the class is not only for English, but also is for you to know how you can set intelligent, smart objectives, smart goals. Okay. So please let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the audio is okay for the people who are on here on YouTube. Okay, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna share my screen with you. So today we're gonna see how you can talk about your goals. First things first, okay? This is a class. You already know that, all right? This is not a short video. It's a class. It's important for you to be concentrated, to be focused, and to take notes. Be ready to take notes, and please turn off all your notifications, okay? Because they will distract you. At the end of the class, there will be homework, okay? Thanks, Daniel. Thanks for giving me the feedback. The audio is okay. Nice. So let's get started. I have already told you, but I want to repeat before we get started with the content, okay? After you watch this class, it is important for you to practice, okay? You have to use the vocab you learned here. So what I decided to do this year, I noticed that I have been giving these free classes on YouTube for a while, right? And my objective is to give you this free content so you can keep studying, okay? So keep motivated to study every day a little bit. But I noticed that we don't have the opportunity to talk to each other, right? So I decided to open the speaking lab, and I'm going to give you more details about how the speaking lab will work, okay, at the end of this class. But I think maybe if you follow me on Instagram, you already know that January 18th, I'm going to open the places for you to register for the speaking lab. Okay, so we will be able to have these conversations live, right? So let's start. What does go mean? You will say, ah, teacher, we had the World Cup in November last year, right? Yes, when we talk about soccer, when we talk about sports, and you have this, okay, it's not only soccer, right? I believe you have other sports in which you can uh, hit the goal, right? You can try to score in a specific sport, not only soccer, right? But we say goal, okay? But this is not the goal we are talking about today, okay? Today we are talking about an objective, a name, a purpose you have in your life. It's something you want to achieve in your life. This is what we're going to talk about today, okay? Teacher, what does it mean achieve? Achieve, it means when you want to reach something. Okay, so you want, for example, it is literally to achieve. Imagine I'm here and then this cell phone is there and I can't, okay, to reach. Oh, I'm gonna reach the cell phone, okay? But here in the figurative way is for you to achieve your objective, to get what you want. Okay, very good. My advice for you, set smart goals this year. Teacher, but what is smart, right? When you say, okay, I want to do this year, it's important for you to be smart. And as you can see in the slide, we are going to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. What is all that about? If you have an objective, if you have a goal for this year, for example, I want to improve my English skills, right? Imagine this is your objective. I imagine this is one of your objectives for this year. It's important for you to be specific. Okay, you want to improve your English skills, but how exactly? Okay, don't say to me, and I have many people that come to me. There are many people that come to me and they say, teacher, my objective is to be fluent. This is not specific. Okay, fluency is something that you can be in different levels of English. So you can be basic, fluent. You can be fluent in a basic level, in intermediate level, in advanced level. It's really important for you to know exactly what is your level of English today and what do you want to achieve tomorrow. Okay. Ah, teacher, today I am basic and tomorrow I want to be advanced, like in a short term. Okay. You want to be advanced in 3 months, for example. This is not achievable. Okay, it needs to be possible to do what you want to do, right? This is really important. So I put here how you are going to set this goal. So specific, what do you want to achieve at the end? Okay, what data will measure your goal? Okay, for example, you want to improve, but how do you know at the end of the year if you improved? It's important for you to have data. You know what I mean? You need to be able to look and see, this is the proof that I improved my English this year. They need to be measurable. Okay, achievable, like I told you, your objective needs to be possible. Something that is achievable, it's something that is possible. An objective that is achievable is an objective that is possible to achieve. Okay, so you need to think, do I have the necessary skills and resources to achieve my objectives? You need to be realistic. Okay, this is related to achievable as well. Is it possible? Okay, time bound, is it possible to achieve this goal? Okay, so here we're talking about time. When do you want to achieve your goal? Okay, so this is what we call a smart goal, right? Let me just make a comment here. When I talk about being realistic, it means also to be relevant. For example, imagine you say to me, okay, so I want to be specific. So my objective is to, at the end of the semester, for example, I want to be able to give a presentation in English at work. Imagine this is your objective. Okay, nice. So this is specific. And this is measurable because at the end of the semester, you will be able to say, did I give the presentation or not? Right? It needs to be achieved. Is that possible? What are the resources you have now? How are you going to prepare for your objective? Right? So imagine you want your objective is to give a presentation in English at work, and then you start studying English, only watching series, for example, on Netflix, and practicing your listening. Only that. Is that enough, sufficient for you to achieve this goal? No, right? So you need to be, the activities that you do, they need to be relevant to your objective, right? So you are going to practice the sentences we usually say when we present something at work. So, for example, you are going to practice like this: how to say hello to the audience, how to show numbers in a graph, for example. Maybe this is relevant for your work. Okay, you need to be, the activities you do along the way, they need to be relevant to your objective. Okay, and time bound. So I decided to put here one example. Take a look at here, and you can make your own sentence regarding your objectives this year. So, for example, imagine I want to improve my English skills so I can achieve a B1 level of proficiency by the end of 2023. I plan to learn 3 words a day and speak English every day for 1 minute. I will measure my achievement by taking a test at the end of the year and making a friend in English. This is something I put here. It's a model answer. Like you can set your goals like this. Pay attention to the verbs that I have here. You can say I want to, and then you say what you want to do. This is really simple, effective. Okay. But be specific. You don't want only to be fluent, right? You want to achieve a specific level of proficiency. And when exactly? So in the first sentence here, I have something that is specific, improve my English skills, to achieve a B1 level. This is specific and is time bound by the end of 2023. Okay. I plan to learn 3 words a day. Is that achievable? Is that realistic? I think it is, right? Of course, maybe you can try to put 30 words. Yeah, it depends on your reality. It's realistic according to your reality, okay? That's important. And speak English every day for 1 minute. Is it possible for you to speak English every day? Like record a voice message speaking in English so you can practice your speaking skills? Is that possible? You have to analyze that, okay? And it needs to be measurable. I will measure my achievement by taking a test at the end of the year and making a friend in English. Yes, you can try to talk to a person who doesn't speak Portuguese, for example. That can be one of your goals for 2023, right? I hope this helps you to understand how effective um, you can set your goals. Okay, this is something that is really popular in business, right? At the company, for example, in management, they say that, right? So be smart when setting your goals. Okay. Let's see some collocations with the word go. And let's start right away with one exercise. So here I have 5 adjectives: short term, long term, easy, common, challenging, right? So short term, it's something that is not distant in time. It's not distant. For example, if I want to achieve a specific goal by next month, for me this is short term. Okay. But if I want to achieve a specific goal in 5 years, this is long term. Okay? That's the difference between short and long term. And then you have easy, common, and challenging. Challenging is the opposite of easy. When something is challenging, it means something is difficult. Okay? So, for example, let's take a look at the sentences, and you are going to say to me which adjective goes with which sentence. I'm going to give you 2 minutes, okay, so you can do this exercise, and then we're going to correct. So, everyone that is here on Instagram, I'm going to ask you to click on the second link in bio so you can get access to the YouTube channel, right? Come to YouTube because here you can see the slides and interact and do the exercises with me, okay? So 1 minute more for you to do the exercise. You're going to put the words in the box in the sentences. Okay, let's see. If you finish, you can put your answers in the chat, okay? Nice, very good. Let's take a look at number 1. Achieving a C1 level of English in 6 months is a goal. Okay, can you see all the blank spaces here? You need to put an adjective. Okay, the adjective that goes with the noun go. Okay, here I have something that helps me to understand which word is the best one because I have an indefinite article a. A here is an article, and I know that after this indefinite article, I need a consonant sound, not a vowel sound. Because before a vowel sound, I use N, right? The N I use before a vowel sound. For example, I know that in number 1, I'm not going to use the word easy, right? I'm going to use another word, but not easy, because easy here starts with a vowel sound. If the word easy should be put here, I should put N easy go, right? So it's not easy. This I already know. I can eliminate. But let's see with the context. Achieving a C1 level of English in 6 months is a challenging goal. It's not easy, right? It doesn't matter the level you are today. Imagine if you are A1, A2, B1, B2, and you want a C1, it doesn't matter. It's a really challenging goal. Okay? So you need to be aware of that. Number 1, challenging. My goal is to start a conversation course next week. So next week, it's something that is not distant in time, right? What we're going to do, so we are going to put something that is in the short term. My short term goal is to start a conversation course next week. Now I have number 3. My goal is to get my Canadian citizenship. Who wants to go to Canada? Let me know, right? If you have this objective, usually after 5 years, if I'm not wrong, right? More or less 5 years that you have your PR or something like that, you can apply for the citizenship. Okay, so you can get your passport. So this is something that is long in time, right? It's distant, it's more distant in time. So here you are going to say long term. We are all working towards a goal. Okay? When we unite and we work together, we have a common goal. Okay. You can use this sentence in at the company in business English, right? We are all working towards a common goal. You can be simpler and you can say we have a common goal, right? You can also say like that. Let me just close the live here on Instagram. Nice. Okay. Number 5, watching teacher Milene's free classes every week is an easy goal. This is easy, right? You are here, you just come, watch, get the PDF. That's easy. It's an easy goal, okay? Mondays and Thursdays, guys. Every Monday and Thursday at midday, we have free classes here on YouTube, okay? So, and pay attention here. I put an easy goal. I put an because here the word easy starts with a vowel sound. Okay? If it's the opposite, if I have a consonant sound, I put a consonant sound. So let me know in the comments, do you have a short-term goal? Or do you have only long-term objectives in your life? Usually we have short-term and long-term goals in our lives, right? So maybe I can say my long-term goal is to um, get my advanced certificate in French, for example, right? It is one of my long-term goals here in France where I live, okay? Or for example, short term, it's something that you can do more easily, right? For example, you want to start a new course next month. So this is a short term. Okay. Let's continue here. Now we have some verbs. Verbs that we have here, collocations with the word go. Okay. You can achieve a goal, and a synonym of achieve a goal is accomplish, reach, right? You can set a goal. If you say, I want to start a new course next month, this is to set a goal, to say, to put in your mind, write on your notebook, okay, put on your calendar. This is to set a goal. The synonyms are to make and to establish a goal, okay? After you set the goal, you have a goal, okay? So I decided to put these 3 blocks, 3 groups of verbs with the synonyms. So achieve is the same of accomplish, is the same as reach. They are all synonyms. To set, to make, and to establish a goal. They are all synonyms as well. And to have a goal. Okay? So complete the sentences with the adjectives from the box. In the first sentence, which group is possible? For example, in 20, oh my god, this year is a very distant future, right? The year to 20,233. No, in 2023 I will my goals of improving my pronunciation and listening skills. Okay, so here you are saying that in 2023 you will achieve, you will set, or you will have. What is the best one in your opinion? You can say, teacher, all of them are possible. Yeah, but there is the best one, right? Let's see number 2. I, a big long-term goal for the next 5 years, getting my citizenship. Okay? É ter a minha cidadania. Okay? It's a big long-term goal for the next 5 years. This is the long term. So if the person, you can say that the person do what? Achieve, set, or have. Okay? And number 3, goals helps us to stay motivated. Okay? So I'm going to say to you that number 1 here, I will achieve. So this is the group number 1. Achieve, accomplish, or reach. They are all synonyms. You are going to say, in 2023, I will reach my goals of improving my pronunciation and listening skills. All right. Number 2, I have a big long-term goal for the next 5 years. You have already set the goal and now you have it, okay? Next one, you can say making goals, establishing goals, setting goals helps us, okay? Helps us to stay motivated. Teacher, why do we have a verb with ing here at the beginning? Okay. So the verb with ing is when we start a sentence with a verb, we put ing. So, for example, I want to say estudar é importante, right? So I'm going to say studying, the verb with ing, is important, right? When I start a sentence with a verb, I put it with ing. In this case, studying is the subject of my sentence, right? That's it. Good job. So here I put, I have a big long-term goal. Number 3, making, setting, establishing goals helps us to stay motivated. Okay. Another thing that you can use, the sentences that you can use, I want you always to think about being specific. Okay. I want you to imagine that you can be, for example, in a job interview situation, and this is really common. They make the classic question of how do you see yourself 5 years from now, right? This is a typical job interview question in which they want to know your plans for the future, your goals, right? So when you do that, remember the smart, be specific. If you're talking about your career, you're not going to say something like this, I want to grow, you know, and that's it. You need to be specific. I want to become a manager in 2 years, for example. This is really specific, measurable, achievable, depending on the situation you have to analyze, right? And this strategy of SMART, you can also apply when you are answering speaking questions in exams. Trust me, if you do that, you will get a good score. Every time you speak in a language exam, and when they ask you a question, you need to be really specific and give details, be concrete. If you do that, you will get a good score. Okay. So, for example, what are your plans for the future in general, right? They can ask you in a language test. You are going to say, if you want to be more informal, you are going to say, I want to, I'm thinking about, I'm going to, I'd like to. This is more informal, right? Or if you want to be more formal, for example, in the job interview, you are going to use this sentence like this: I plan to, I intend to. So at the job interview, for example, you are going to say, I plan to develop my skills so I can become a manager in 2 or 3 years. This is just one example. I intend to. This is more formal when you use plan and intend. Okay. And when I ask you about 2023, what do you say? Tell me in the comments. Don't be shy, right? Tell me something you want for your year of 2023. But remember, be specific, okay? Don't be too general, right? Because when you are specific, you help to develop your language as well, right? Something that I would like to highlight here. Take a look. I'm thinking about. About is a preposition. After a preposition, every time I have a preposition, and after the preposition I have a verb, the verb goes with ing. So sometimes I can say to you, it's not a specific goal, right? I'm just thinking about. I haven't set everything specific yet. You can say, I'm thinking about learning a new language. I'm thinking about starting a Spanish course. So you are just thinking about. This is more informal, not so specific, okay? I'm going to. It's something that it's more, how can I say, intentional, right? I'd like to, more hypothetical, but they are all possible, okay? I decided to put some sentences here that they are more when there is something that is different between the dreams. Oh, I have a dream. When I say I have a dream, it's something more like, look, it's in, let me just put myself bigger here in the screen. When I say I have a dream, it's more like an idea, right? Oh, I have a dream of becoming an actress, right? But when you set goals, and this is what is smart that I said at the beginning of the class, right? It's not a dream, it's not only a dream, it's a goal. It's more specific, okay? That's the difference. But of course, you are able to have both. You have dreams and you also have goals, okay? Let's take a look at here. You can say, someday I hope to become an actress, for example. I dream of a day when everybody will be happy, for example. I dream of a day when um, everybody will have a good job, for example, right? This is more about dreams and desires. When you are really anxious about something, you can say, I can't wait to. For example, usually when we go on vacation, right? I can't wait to go on vacation. Oh my God. Okay. Maybe people who worked during the holidays, right? And you didn't have a vacation, so you're going to have now in January. I know in January now everybody's at the beach. So maybe you want to do that too. So you're going to say, I can't wait to go to the beach. Okay. I can say here in France, where I am now, I can't wait to see the sun, actually, because it's really cloudy and I don't see the sun anymore. That's why I spent the holidays at the south. Okay. Number four, one of my dreams is to live in Canada, to get a job in Canada in my area, for example. Okay. Number five, it's always been my dream to become a singer, for example. When I say it's always been my dream to, it means sempre foi o meu sonho alguma coisa. Aí você fala o seu sonho, okay? Take a look at the verb tense that I have here. It's always been. In this case, it's always been. This is the present perfect. Take a look. It's here. It's not the contraction of the verb to be is, right? Here, it is the contraction of has. It's the same as it has always been my dream too. Okay? It's always been my dream. It means it has always been my dream. Right? Number six, to make my dreams come true, I will. Okay, now you are being more specific, right? You are start talking about your goals, your objectives. We're going to say, to make my dreams come true, I will study every day a little bit. To make my dreams come true, I will spend some time planning my week, for example. Right. To make my dreams come true, it means to realize my dreams. It's possible for you to use the verb realize here, right? My dream job is to become a doctor, for example. My dream job is to become a nurse in Canada. right? My dream job is to have any remote job. So you can talk like that as well. And the last structure that I brought to you here, I dream of, and a verb with ing. I dream of working in another country. I dream of learning Japanese, for example, right? Why do I put the ing in the verb here? Here I put the ing because I have a preposition. And after the preposition, when I have a verb, the verb goes with ing. Okay? Very good. I hope um, you can take note of these sentences and you can try to talk about your own objectives. Okay? And I have some homework for you. I will ask you to do that. Um, you are going to write your sentences to me. Okay? You are going to write 3 sentences about your goals in 2023. Remember, try to make your goals smart. Hi, teacher, what is smart? Let's come back to the first slide of the class. Be specific, be measurable. The objectives, the goals, they need to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Okay. You can use this as a model answer, right? The sentence that I have here. So you are going to write your own sentences and you are going to post. I'm going to give you the feedback, but you have to put your answers there on the post, okay? That I'm going to put on Instagram today. Write your 3 sentences in the comments of the post on Instagram. The post will be ready tonight, okay? I'm gonna send the link there in the group. What is the post? This is the post I'm gonna post tonight. Take a look, this beautiful cat. This is for the speaking lab, okay? The speaking lab is a conversation course that I will open the places so you can register for the course on January 18th. So join the group to get the special conditions for the speaking lab on January 18th. Okay? I'm going to put the link here so you can be able to know all the details about the speaking lab. And if you have questions, you can always ask me. Okay? After you do that, you put your answers in the group. Okay, let me just put it here. Opa, let me see. I can see you. I'm gonna send to you the feedback. Okay, I'm gonna give you the feedback via direct message, right? But you need to post there, right? Let's practice. It's really important for you to practice. Okay, so do you have any questions? Please let me know in the comments. I'm gonna put the password. The slides of this class will be in the Telegram group and the password, okay, is Speaking Lab. Okay? This is the password for you to open the slides of today's class. It's Speaking Lab, and I'm gonna put goals. This is the password, so you can open the file in the Telegram group. Okay? I'm gonna send to you another link here. Let me just find the link first. Okay. Okay. If you haven't seen the slides from the previous classes, the slides, they are in the Telegram group, okay? And there are homework. There is homework, and you can send your homework to me as well. Send me a private message, okay? from the previous classes. Nice, very good. So, thank you a lot, everyone. Just 1 second. Thanks for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the class. And next class will be on Monday, right? Next class will be on Monday, right? Monday, same time, right? At midday, we are going to be here together again. Let me just put the link here. I can't find the link. Okay. Nice. Okay, who is going to send me the homework? I'm gonna put the link here. The link is in the comments here on YouTube, okay? So be careful. The first link that I put in the comments, this link is related for you to get into the group of these YouTube classes, okay? The second link is about the speaking lab. Okay, the speaking lab is a conversation course, and you will be able to speak English every day because you are going to have exercises every day. Okay, and all the details is there in the second link that I sent to you. Right? Please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are not, if you haven't yet, and we're going to see each other on Monday. Okay, and follow me on Instagram um, if you don't follow me yet. Right? Have a good day, everyone. A wonderful weekend, and see you on Monday. Thank you. See you. Bye.